Yuusuke Yotsuya ventures into the forest on a mission to level up and find goblins. Along the way, he stumbles upon a log point where he overhears Yu and Kusue discussing who they would like to join their team. To his surprise, Yu mentions his name, but before he can react, a sudden sneeze causes him to lose his focus and miss the end of the conversation. Disappointed, Yuusuke continues on and finds a vantage point overlooking his village. The view triggers a flood of memories, and he takes a moment to reflect on his past when he used to play with his friends, and when they all promised to meet after high school. As he scans the area, he spots a group of goblins nearby and quickly dispatches them. His efforts pay off as he levels up to rank 9. However, his moment of triumph is short-lived as he receives a notification of Kusue's death, and notices that the village is on fire. Yuusuke rushes back to the village, only to find that Kusue has not been revived. He realizes that she must have been eaten by the goblins, as the same happened to Yu. Yuusuke stumbles upon another log point and decides to investigate. He watches in awe as Kusue practices her sword fighting skills, explaining to a child that she is sick in her own world and can't exercise, but in this new world, she wants to become stronger and help others rather than be a burden. Just then, the troll attacks, and Yuusuke witnesses Kusue's bravery as she stays behind to slow it down, while the other villagers escape. Despite her valiant efforts, she is eventually taken down and eaten by the troll. Yuusuke admires her bravery and considers himself a coward. But just then, the troll appears. Yotsuya runs from the menacing troll. Figuring out the troll movement pattern, Yuusuke is able to dodge its attacks, but soon, he finds himself struggling to keep ahead of the beast. Just as the troll closes in, Yuusuke spots an injured goblin that he had failed to catch earlier. Seizing the opportunity, he kills the goblin and raises his rank to 10. Suddenly, time stops and the game master appears. He offers Yuusuke a spin of the roulette, which could grant him a new job. Despite his hopes, Yuusuke is disappointed when he ends up with a chef job. However, he takes comfort in the fact that he now has a knife. With his new job, Yuusuke gains internal knowledge of the troll's weak points. When time resumes, he strikes the troll's stomach with precision, causing it to open up, and allowing his teammates, Yu and Kusue, to revive. Despite their renewed efforts, the troll proves to be a formidable foe. The group keeps dying over and over, until Yuusuke spots the wound on the troll's stomach and comes up with a plan. Charging into the hole in its stomach, Yuusuke stabs the troll from the inside, momentarily immobilizing it. This gives Yu the opening she needs, to get on the troll's back and deliver a fatal blow directly to its head. The Game Master appears before the exhausted trio and congratulates them on completing their quest. However, Yu's elation is short-lived as she discovers her rank have not improved as much as she'd had hoped. Yu's rank has only gone up to 5, while Kusue's has reached 4. In contrast, Yuusuke's rank as a chef has soared from 1 to 5. Yuusuke takes the opportunity to ask the Game Master a question that has been on his mind. After some thought, he inquires about their future beyond the 10th quest. The Game Master reveals a glimpse of the future, showing them preparing to face a fearsome dragon. In the next moment, the trio awakens in the real world. Yu notes the time is still the same as when they left, and proceed to get to training. She bids farewell to the group and asks Yuusuke to accompany Kusue home. As they make their way to the station, Kusue expresses his gratitude to Yuusuke for his help in the quest. However, Yotsuya is lost in thought as he gazes up at the building where the dragon had appeared in the future the Game Master showed them. Suddenly, he realizes that abandoning his quest could mean the destruction of the very city he had come to despise, and is now faced with a difficult choice. With that, we conclude this episode.